Hi and welcome back to my little film and TV channel. I hope you're all staying safe and well. We're looking at a little crime drama thriller today that's set in South Africa. One of these South African films that Netflix have picked up on. I've seen one or two over the last couple of months. Today we're going to have a quick look at something called Collision, 99 minutes long this one. Please, if you are new to the channel and not subscribed, push that subscribe button, push the bell notification. All these vlogs are coming out. It'd be much appreciated. If you're already subscribed, keep spreading the word if you can, guys. It'd be, wonderful if you can spread the word. I try and inform and entertain, of course, on these film reviews and information vlogs and TV drama reviews, etc., etc. And if you can give us a thumbs up, you make an old film watcher, old TV watcher very, very happy. Much appreciated. Yeah, I wasn't overly impressed. I didn't look at the score Internet Movie Database on this before I started watching it. I was a little bit surprised. Yeah, it's only getting an average of 3.4 out of 10, which isn't great. It doesn't bode very well, does it, for this little crime drama thriller? And that's only 101 scores I took note of those. Some 10 out of 10, some 1 out of 10. 33 people scored it between 6 and 9, and 68 people scored it between 2 and 5. So only a measly 33% positivity rate, which isn't great, is it? And there's no other critics things. There's nothing on Rotten Tomatoes or Metacritic, so I can't even tell you about that. But I've got my little view on it anyway. What's it about? Well, it's about a corrupt businessman played by a guy called... I don't recognise any of these actors. I think one or two are well known in South Africa or other circles. But we've got a corrupt businessman played by Langley Kirkwood, who races to save his daughter from feared gangster Bra Sol, played by Vuvo Debula. Yeah, some people were saying that he was the outstanding character in this. It was okay, yeah, fine. It was all right. Also stars Tessa Juba and Bonko Koza. There's a great name, Bonko Koza. So, yeah, as I said, not many critics' reviews on this. But, yeah, 3.4 out of 10, all right. It's not the greatest movie. And some of the acting is average, but some of it is okay. It's fine. Very watchable for me. I thought it was okay. There was two storylines going on. There was, of course, this sort of kidnapping that I've already mentioned there. But there's always also a bit more aggressive, well, say darker. I mean, not much darker than the kidnapping, I suppose, but a black-on-black xenophobic sort of storyline as well. Of course, against certain shopkeepers that weren't South African. I think they were Nigerian based. So there's a bit of animosity there as well. So there's two storylines working against each other or playing against each other without necessarily coming together. They were just separate ideas. So, as I say, as a conclusion as well, it's not going to leave you uplifted. It's not going to give you a nice tingly feeling at the end of it. But it's very gritty, just a very gritty film. And most of these things I'm seeing coming out of South Africa are very gritty films. It's not easy, is it? I wouldn't imagine there. So I don't know too much about the new South Africa, but it's still hard, isn't it? There's no magic. There's certainly no magic wand to wave, was there, to get it all right. There's a fair mix of subtitles, of course, as it goes into, I assume, tribal language as well, not Afrikaans or something like that, but you get actual tribal languages and stuff like that. As I said, I'm not too well up on South African things. So there's a mix of probably 50-50 between subtitles and obviously stuff in English, and you get that quirky thing with South African things where you get a couple of sentences in English and then it suddenly switches to another language, so you understand half of it and then have to watch subtitles for the other half. But I've seen that in 2 or 3 South African things recently, so it is what it is. So yeah, as long as you're okay with that, it's fine. And there's a great build-up of tension in this. There's a build-up of characters. You sort of, the film does start at the end, if you like it, and then it goes back in time, but it doesn't ruin anything particularly. It's just quite interesting. So there's a slow build-up of characters. There's a slow build-up of tension throughout this, as I said, for both storylines as they get further and further. And there's 2 or 3 of the characters I quite liked. I was sort of quite investable. I'm not saying they were goodies or anything like that, but I did like 2 or 3 of the characters, and I did dislike some of the characters as well. As I said, I watched 2 or 3 South African-based films recently, And yes, the stories in themselves, if this was based in the US or the UK and had a similar storyline, I probably wouldn't be as much impressed. But the fact that it is in South Africa with the South African slant is just interests me. And as I say, and I can fully understand the 3.4 out of 10 because if this had been a film set in Chicago or New York or Liverpool or Manchester or London, I probably wouldn't have rated it too high myself because we've seen it all before. It's all a bit samey, but because it's still quite unique to me and a bit quirky, this South African style, I'm enjoying it just for that. As I say, I don't know how realistic things are with what's going on over there, but I'm just enjoying for the films for that. So I think the 3.4 is a bit mean. I think they've been a bit unkind with this, and it's certainly past an hour and a half favourably for me. So I am going to give it my watchable rating. I'm going to give it my 6 out of 10. As I say, I can fully understand if you think it's a lot less than that. As I say, there's nothing outstanding in this. I just like the South African element. I mean, obviously, in 2 years' time, when I've seen dozens of South African films, I probably won't be giving it such a rating. But at the moment, it gets away with it. So let me know what you think, guys. You get to watch it. Let me know what you thought of this film. So I'll give it a 6 out of 10 anyway. But thanks for watching, guys. Please, until we meet again, I only ask one thing, don't I? Please stay safe, everyone. Make sure your family stays safe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.